taking a look at some American jobs that no longer exist today. Really interested to see what we got with this, see what kind of jobs we're going to be seeing. I appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's just straight to see what we got.
Throughout the years, there have been many jobs that have come and gone.
Okay.
Some of these may seem quite strange, while others have been taken over by technology.
What's that?
In today's video, we will have a closer look at some of the odd jobs that are no longer around.
Right.
In the 1950s, the milkman was every bit as common as the mailman.
Okay.
Every morning, the milkman would deliver bottles and jugs filled to the brim with milk.
Wait. In America, do you still not have like an option for this? Because in the UK, you can still like opt into like a weekly milkman. Or wait, I don't know how common it is. I've never had one, but like I know that it's a thing because I've seen like leaflets and stuff for it.
Some would even deliver other kitchen essentials like eggs and butter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still do
Household
that.
refrigerators soon rose in popularity, which meant the milk stayed around, but the milkman profession did not.
Oh, wow.
Today, elevators go up.
Wait, wasn't it saying that like the milkman was also good for something else? Like, wasn't the milkman also sleeping with the wives and stuff? It's probably a good job they're no longer coming around, you know what I'm saying?
Down with a simple push of a button, but that wasn't always the case. Elevator operators were once used, and they were in charge of controlling everything from the doors, capacity of passengers, as well as the direction and speed of the elevator.
Were people not trustworthy?
By the 1950s, automatic elevators had become more common, and people had to push their own buttons on the elevator.
Okay, that makes sense.
The modern-day hacker is really a bad thing. If you hear that term, then you'll probably picture a computer hacker, but originally it was something completely different. Hackers were known as woodcutters, and eventually their jobs were axed thanks to advancements in...
Yo, thank God the jobs is at... What is he doing, bro? Is this not dangerous? What is he doing?
Hackers were known as woodcutters, and eventually their jobs were axed thanks to advancements in technology.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Imagine a life without a backspace.
That'd be hard.
Linotype operators were highly skilled workers that used a linotype, which was a hot metal typesetting system to produce the daily newspaper in the late 1880s.
Oh.
Photo typesetting was created in the early 1960s. And
wait, and because it press ink on the paper, you obviously can't go back. Bro, yeah, yo, I am not the one for that job. I make so many spelling mistakes. Oh my God, I'll be making 1,000 newspapers an hour.
Replaced all operator positions.
Mad.
A gandy dancer sounds like someone kicking up their legs in an old saloon, but it has nothing to do at all with moving your hips. Gandy dancer was a slang term for a railroad worker who maintained the tracks years before the work was done by machines.
How is that dancer? How would he dance it?
Chimney sweepers have been around for hundreds of years, and they really peaked during the Industrial Revolution.
Right.
The profession fell...
Hey, yo, how old is he? Ain't no way. You know what? I'd believe it, bro. So many years ago, I'd believe that kids was like sweeping out chimneys. I've seen the old generations of what they was doing, man. You guys are like... I say you guys because I know a lot of you guys are from the old generations, dude. You guys are built different, man. That's what I'm going to say. You're built different.
Fell into a steep decline after the adoption of gas and electric alternatives that came around.
Look at that.
Here's a little fun fact for you. Door-to-door chimney sweeps were called knellers.
Okay, interesting.
In today's time period, we are all familiar with computers, but back in the day, it was much different.
Yo, do you know what's going to be crazy? Like, in 30 years' time, people are going to be like, yo... Can you remember, like, so-and-so job, like, jobs now? Like, for example, you know, like, servers and, like, people at tills and stuff. Bro, it'll be all robots. Like, you know, like, even in Japan, you know, when you go to a hotel. Hold on, these. That man is gone. But, you know, when you go to Japan and there's, like, the reception, bro? Bro, I swear some hotels, they have, like, robots, dude. Like, they could check you in. So, yo, like, in the future, it's going to be like, yo, do you remember when, like, people used to be receptionists and stuff?
A computer was usually a woman that would calculate figures and crunch numbers all day long by hand. Okay. Yes, you heard that right. No calculators allowed.
Mad.
A great example of this can be seen in the movie Hidden Figures.
Oh, wow.
Billy boys were young apprentices in training that would make tea for the other men at work. In a way, this is sort of similar to an intern that fetches a load of Starbucks for the office.
Fair enough.
Sometimes things never change.
Hey, the job's kind of still here then. It's just like a different name, bro. It's now an intern, dude.
A bowling alley pin setter was a position where workers would manually organize the bowling pins for every game.
Oh, what?
If you were needing a side job, then this would be right up your alley.
Yo!
Unfortunately, this job was sent to the gutter once mechanical pin setters were invented by Gottfried Schmidt in 1936.
Yo, that would be effort having to put all the pins up again after being knocked down. Yo!
Switchboard operators directed communications and connected long-distance calls before the digital exchange switched up the game.
Huh?
By the early 80s, the position became obsolete.
Wait, I'm confused. They connect the calls? Wait, how though? And what?
Typists are certainly still in demand today, but they don't use typewriters.
Okay.
They were once a popular position within publishing, administrative, and clerical industries. This role has been upgraded with computers.
Right. Computers knocked out a lot of jobs.
A catchpole was derived from the Old English word cass and the medieval Latin word polus, which means chick.
Yeah.
The job title catchpole was a debt collector. There are still many debt and tax collectors today, but they certainly don't go by this bizarre British title.
Okay, right, yeah, the job's still there, but just different name then, bro. Different name.
A clock winder did exactly what the word implies. Winds clocks.
Okay.
Eventually, electric clocks became popular and they required less maintenance and fewer repairs. So the clock winder position more or less wound down.
Right. That makes sense. Obviously.
An iceman sounds like some sort of prehistoric caveman, but in the 1800s and early 1900s, it was a big profession. These men had the task of hand-sawing individual ice blocks from lakes and rivers in order to help store cold food throughout the winter.
Oh, my.
Once refrigerators were invented, this heavy lifting job chilled out.
Yo, surely there's still like some type of iceman, though. I don't know what for it would be, but surely somewhere in the world, bro, they need big chunks of ice. Even though you could get it different means, like different way. Yeah, it's probably died down. I don't know. Probably completely gone.
A fuller is a job in which a person washed clothes. In the medieval era, fullers cleaned cloth to rid textiles of oil and dust.
Okay.
Afterwards, the material was bound together to create clothing and other items.
Interesting.
A hobbler may have gotten its nickname in the mid-1800s from hobbling around and balancing on boat decks, but the real job was to tow river and canal boats. Today there are similar deckhand positions around, but they don't go by hobblers.
Well, I'm confused. What, they just put them together?
Sneaky hush shopkeepers got their name from keeping liquor sales on the hush-hush during...
Hey, yo, listen, this is what I'm saying, bro. Give it some more years, right? I don't know what this one is. Is it someone like bringing in the boats in? Like, I'm a little bit confused by this one. But you know, this is what I'm saying. Bro, in 20 years, it's going to be a robot, dude. And they're going to be like, yo, did you know that people actually used to serve you?
their name from keeping liquor sales on the hush-hush during Prohibition.
Okay.
Today, you can find your favorite cocktail just about anywhere. Knocker-uppers were employed to shoot peas at windows or use long poles to tap on the glass in order to wake people up for work or somewhere else important.
What?
Once the mechanical alarm clock came around, people no longer had a need for the knocker-upper.
Wait. So, like, as a neighborhood, you would, like, hire these guys, and they would go around knocking to wake you up. Bro, that's smart when you don't have the alarm. That's actually really smart because, yo, I bet so many people overslept.
In the late 1800s and early 1900s, a lamplighter was someone who would light the street lamps. Today, there is only a small number of them that exist since the majority of street lighting is now electric.
Yo, that would be effort, dude.
I think that we can all agree that we need a little distraction from work every so often.
Right.
Employers used to hire lectors, which were a source of entertainment back in the 1920s. They would read news and literature out loud to employees. Oh, imagine having one of these.
Wait, so it's like your personal radio in human form. Okay, I rate it. It's good.
Around instead of Facebook or music.
Yeah.
Log drivers were something you could see up until the 1970s. These people would help move huge tree trunks from the forest to the sawmills for construction purposes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this job didn't make the cut as modern transportation came around.
Right, sure.
During the
Yo, you guys definitely gotta let me know in the comments if you ever known anyone to have any of these jobs. Other than the milkman, bro, obviously, that's still a thing in the UK. Like, not everyone has it, but it's an option, dude. Like, you can get it if you want.
19th century, medicinal leeches were thought of as a medical miracle that would suck toxic blood and diseases from the body.
Oh, really?
Leech collectors would wade out into the water and collect them from their own legs or even an animal that they took out there with them.
Okay.
However, this profession was stopped because more diseases seemed to spread, which sucked in its own way.
Yeah, surely that would be bad.
Mudlarks was an occupation that was dominated by those in extreme poverty. They would scavenge through river mud in search of valuable items which would be resold to the public. In the early 1900s, this job was viewed as unlawful and
Hey, as a kid, that's just like a treasure hunt, bro. That'd actually be a fun treasure hunt.
frowned upon.
Wait, why? Frowned upon? It's just
Necessary
treasure
women
hunting.
were people who were absolutely necessary before the colonial period. These women would empty chamber pots filled with waste throughout the day. When indoor plumbing came along, this profession was flushed away.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait, you're telling me they'll catch it? Oh, no. That job. Oh, is this Oh, no, that's gross, bro. That's gross. But, yo, that makes sense, bro. Where else would they pull it? Oh, no, that makes me feel sick.
When indoor plumbing came along, this profession was flushed away.
God.
Phrenologists were people who were masters of the mind. It was a science where they would measure intelligence based on the shape of your head. This practice eventually became disbanded in 1967.
Well, yeah. Surely that's not...
Powder monkeys were young men who stuffed gunpowder into cannons. The monkey part may have stemmed from them constantly being on the move around and in between cannons.
Okay.
As artillery innovations advanced, the powder monkey position went up into smoke. In the 18th and 19th century, med students needed bodies to practice on. Resurrectionists would dig up dead bodies and sell them to medical schools for money.
Wait. Is that legal? You just go around digging up bodies and selling them, mate? That can't be... No, that can't be legal, bro. That can't be illegal, bro. That can't be... No, that's mad.
In the 18th and 19th century, med students needed bodies to practice on. Resurrectionists would dig up dead bodies and sell them to medical schools for money.
Wait. Body of... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Is that legal?
Resurrectionists would dig up dead bodies and sell them to medical schools for money. Of course, this profession was banned, and many laws have been put in place to prevent this from happening.
Right. Grave robbers.
Railroads once employed signalmen who would manage multiple switches and levers by hand to ensure that trains were moving in the right direction.
Okay.
In the 1960s, railways became computerized and signalmen were thrown off the tracks. A town crier sounds like a crybaby, but it wasn't. They were in charge of screaming important news from street corners, which was a tradition going back to the 18th century.
Okay,
Their
interesting.
booming voices could be heard throughout the streets, but...
Yo, there's still people like that today, bro. Even in the UK, there's still people like that today.
Not as effective as radio, TV, or Twitter is today. A badger was a middleman between a farmer and the farmer's market.
Okay.
They bought produce from the farmers and then would upsell it to the customers at the farmer's market. The term badger that we use today came from the persistent sales tactics that these middlemen employed.
Smart though.
A gong farmer was someone who dug out and removed human waste from privies and cesspits between the 15th and 16th centuries.
Oh.
It's truly a job that would stink.
Oh.
As modern sewage systems came along, these gong farmers went down the drain.
Horrible, dude. I could... Oh, that job's
Blacksmiths
horrible.
are something that most of us are familiar with. but have you ever heard of redsmiths?
No.
These were men who shaped copper into different artifacts, and the name came from the shiny bronze color of copper.
Okay.
This profession is still around, but they aren't anywhere near as popular as they once were. Today, these are more commonly known as metalsmiths.
Okay, interesting.
For many of us, it's difficult to imagine ourselves doing one of these odd jobs.
Oh, yeah, it'd be
If
hard.
you're hungry and you need some work, it's...
Yo, have you noticed that most of these jobs are very, very hard? Like, it's hard work, bro.
certainly wouldn't be out of the question. Can you think of any other odd jobs that we missed? Let us know in the comments below.
I really can't. I wasn't from those times, but yo, if you guys have any jobs that aren't around today, then let me know in the comment section. Very, very interesting video. Enjoyed that one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.